In Wisconsin, that doesn't leave for many long sleeping nights, I can promise you that. But even though the first half, I thought we missed some shots, I thought our defense was unbelievable. I thought we really hung in there. I thought we did a lot of good things defensively. Offensively, we did not shoot the ball very well. Harris struggled. Payne struggled. BJ had some great moves inside, great rebounds, and just missed some shots. And yet, to win it that way, that's why you got to win in tournaments. You know, you got to find a way to win. You got to find a way to compete. And the night might have been worth it for two reasons. One, of course, is the win, and two, seeing Keith smile. You know, I mean, that made my day. And I really mean that. I think he felt better about himself. Gary bounced back the second half and played a little bit better, and we had some guys that missed some shots, but I you know, in a strange sort of way, I was, you know, BJ hurt that elbow, and I don't know, it was kind of, hand was going numb, but he played with some energy tonight, and I think we took a step forward, and I guess that's the most important thing. I did think that Wisconsin shot the ball poorly. They're just a better shooting team than that, and very uncharacteristic that they turned it over. This time of year, a lot of times, a lot of teams look tired, so I'm sure they'll bounce back. But I'm just pleased with the win. Happy for Keith. Questions?
Talk about how fired up you were that Payne, you know, goes from almost death to grabbing the ball and calling timeout.
Well, you know, those of you guys that know him well, it's fun to see somebody grow as a person, and he would have never done that as a freshman. And the energy he's been playing with lately, I felt bad for him because couldn't buy a shot, but he still played with some energy. And yeah, you know, that kind of reminds me of the teams I used to have. And it is important to me, it's important to him, but I thought it got the crowd going, it got the players going, it got the coaches going, and maybe it even got the media going. So he was 4 for 4.
Coach, talk about what went into the steals. That seemed to be maybe.
You know, I wish I could take credit for it. I kind of felt like they were us at Michigan. You know, we're not over pressuring anybody or anything. They just uncharacteristically for them, even more than us. And I don't know if it was play fatigue. I don't know what it was, but. I think what happens when you start missing shots, and there were some open shots I felt they missed, and when you miss those, I think it drags you down a little bit. We've been there, it's happened. And so I don't know what it wasn't part of the game plan. We didn't think we were going to go out, and in fact it was just the opposite. I mean, I've never, in all the years I've played against his teams, they're so sound that they never turn it over like that. And so it was strange. It was different, and yet. You know, they've been playing some pretty good basketball, and now they're on a little lull. I think everybody's going through it this year, and hopefully everybody will get ready for the tournament and have a good Big Ten tournament, then we can cheer for each other.
Tom, on Tuesday you mentioned leadership and toughness, whether or not you have it going forward. Was tonight maybe a step forward in that direction?
Yeah, I think it was a step forward. I mean, Trice is on the floor. Payne's on the floor, Harris is on the floor, you know, Appling spent a lot of time on the floor. You know, I thought we gave great effort, you know. And I thought they had a couple stretches, boy, when they got about 8 rebounds in a row there. I thought they gave a stretch where they had great effort, and that was a little disappointing for us. But I definitely think you know, some of those plays where we got after it a little bit and we came up with loose balls, we were seeing in the film, you know, when you play Wisconsin, boy, they get a lot of the 50-50 balls. It's one of their trademarks, and I thought tonight we got our share of them.